So I kind of want to talk about player sizes, here for a second in D&D, because as you know, all races are either small or medium, right? But they don't talk about players being large, right? And as I'm sure everyone agree, being large, broken, right? I'm not denying that it would be, but I think it's not always for good. Because if you think about it, in combat unhindered, yeah, you're right. They would just like destroy everything. However, outside of combat, it would just not be fun to play, I think, for a lot of it, because all dungeons, right, and caves, right, whatever, are made for or by medium people that are medium sized, so and they just made them so they can fit comfortably in there, right? And unless they for some reason made them really really tall, right? So a giant can fit in there, which is not very often, I think, right? But they might not even be able to fit in the dungeon and cave and be forced to stay outside, right? So in towns, right, guards might not even let the the giant in there, you know. So like if you think about it, like why would a guard let like for example, let's say they're playing a hill giant, why would they let a hill giant just walk in, you know? Even if they hill giants aren't just naturally evil, why would they let a hill giant just like in, because their size, there's accidental destruction that they would cause, you know? And let's say they even did, right? They wouldn't be able to fit into any of the buildings, right? Unless it's like the town hall, where the mayor or king or whatever is, or the main keep, right? Unless it's there and they just happen to make it big enough for him to actually fit in there, you know? So it, I don't know what, basically what I'm saying is like they just would not fit into anywhere, okay? And then and so that's just one of the things of being large. The other thing is like basically no one would be really nice to you or just scared enough to actually do anything or oppose you, right? So RP wise, it would almost be almost a hindrance because no one will like you or want to help you because you're large because you're fucking scary, you know. And if they do, it's out of fear, which I guess for some people it won't be a problem if you're doing if you're into that sort of thing where you just like scare people to you you scare people to get what you want, right? But if you're trying to be good, that's just why would you want that? you know, I don't. I think most people just be like not very nice to you, you know, unless you actually try to impose yourself, like make yourself be scary, do it, you know. So I think just those alone is a big enough thing where it's just would not be fun to play, you know. And that's like something just also occurred to me is being large, finding armor and finding weapons big enough for you to use is also a problem, because you have to have armor specially made, and your armor and clothes would have to be cost like double or even triple the amount, right? Because you have to use much more material to use it, you know? Like if you're like a fighter, right? A fighter hill giant, let's say, right? You would have to have your armor custom made just so it could fit. If like you're a monk or a barbarian, it won't matter, right? Because like you don't need armor, right? But like if you're a paladin or fighter or something, right, or a rogue or someone that uses like armor or want to use armor, it would be much more expensive. You know, that's just my quick thoughts on it. I would like to know what you think about it, so let me know in the comments below. You know, until then, bye bye.